Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably looking for more information on the Coursera affiliate program. So I'll quickly just go over how it works, and I'll give you my 2 cents whether you should promote it and how to promote it if you decide to go that route. I'll quickly go through the sales page. Up to 45% commission. That doesn't mean you will get 45%. It's just that's the max you can get. So it's actually 10 to 45%. 4,000 plus courses and specializations, and it's growing. And just to join, you go to this link. So now there is an application process. You can't just apply willy-nilly, right? They want people who are serious. They don't want people who will just spam their affiliate links all over social media, right? Because they're trying to protect their brand. So yeah, you have to fill out tax form information and just click on here to get more information about that. Name, address, all that good stuff. And then you'll have to have a professional website. A lot of affiliate networks require this. It's not that abnormal. So just make sure you have a website. And then it's actually done through Rakuten, their affiliate program, which is one of the biggest affiliate networks in the world. So, and then over 4,000 courses in different specializations. There's, business, economics, finance, web development, Java programming, just lots of different stuff. And they have actually some really good courses. They're done by universities and business professionals, so they're not these dinky little, $10 courses you might find on Udemy. If you don't know, Udemy is another popular platform for courses. So these are legit courses in like university fields. Tracking link, of course, up to 45% we just went over. And it's a 30-day cookie, which is pretty industry standard. It's not great. I wish it was more like 60, but 30 is fine. You can work with that. And bonuses. I would be curious what those bonuses are. I'm assuming, increase in percentage commission, but that's something I would ask them about. I would maybe email them, and you always want to get as much information as possible when you're going to promote something. And if they're not willing to answer you an email, you probably don't want to promote their stuff. So because you're in this for the long haul, I'm assuming, right? You don't just want to, you know, you want to focus. One of the biggest things affiliates have trouble with is focus. You need to focus on one thing and do it for a long time. So pick one product, just focus on that product and keep promoting it for a while until you get some traction. Don't bounce around. Don't get shiny object syndrome. Okay, that's my little spiel. I just went off on a tangent. So professionally designed course banners. I would be careful with this. I mean, it's nice that they have that kind of support. Well, they'll actually give you banners and stuff. But I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this, but I think you should create your own stuff. I don't think you should be relying on other people's digital assets. You should always be creating your own digital assets and branding yourself. So I would create my own banners. I would um, or hire someone to create a nice looking banner. I wouldn't just use theirs, because the problem with using other people's stuff, it would be okay if you're the only one doing it, but as soon as there's like dozens, hundreds, thousands of other people all using the same stuff, all of a sudden you all look the same and your conversions drop. So that's why you always want to try to look unique anytime you're marketing anything. That's just a side tip. Affiliate newsletters, merchandise field. That's just a fancy way of saying their dashboard. I don't know why they called it a product merchandise field. So yeah, I don't know why it scrolls up like that. So the FAQ. So you can promote individual courses, specialization certificates, and Coursera Plus subscriptions. It says click here, but it took me to a blank page, so maybe they're having some issues with their website. But in any case, the courses are typically between $30 and $100. one-time payment. Specializations at certificates are also typically between $30 to $100, but ongoing monthly payments. And then Coursera subscriptions are $399 per year. So that's just good to know. And then and kind of do the math, like if you're getting 10 to 45%, like what percentage of that is $399, right? And I don't know what percentage you'll get for each of those. That's something you'd want to ask. Again, email Coursera support, and I would want more information on that. Like what kind of commission can I expect for depending on what I decide to promote, because it's going to vary, right? So yeah, you get credit even if they're already registered with Coursera, which is nice. So yeah, you multiple purchases, you get credit for those as long as it's within the 30-day cookie of when they clicked on your link. So which is kind of nice, right? So for monthly subscriptions, no, you only get credit for the first month. That's very important. And lastly, it's a procedure for what is that? So yeah, as long as they click through your link and if they purchase something else, you get credit for that. So which is really nice. It's kind of like how Amazon works. It's the exact same thing, but their cookie window is only 24 hours. Here it's 30 days, so that's nice. And so yeah, so I pretty much covered everything. Now the question you should be asking yourself, even though Coursera is a legitimate platform and has some great courses on it, should you actually be promoting their stuff? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. Well, here are just some criteria I look at before I decide on promoting anything. So first of all, is it high quality? In this case, generally yes. I mean, again, it's going to depend on the course because it's like over 4,000 different courses. But generally, their stuff is pretty good from what I've researched. Is it a digital product? Is it something someone can click, get a login, and immediately have access to video training? In this case, yeah, it's all video training. High CLV, that stands for customer lifetime value. So I look, if I'm promoting something, I want each customer to be worth at least $100. Anything less, and it's not really worth my time. So that doesn't mean you might get 100 right away. It could be maybe you're promoting a product, for example, where there's a monthly commission payout of $49 and they stay on average for 3 months. Well, in that case, yeah, it would be over $100. Or maybe there's like some kind of value ladder. Like to get in, someone has to pay, $7, and I'll show you this in a bit. Someone has to pay $7, and there's an upsell, say 97, and then another upsell to 497, and another upsell to $2,000. And then in that case, the customer, even though they only paid $7 to get in, the customer lifetime value might be, 150 or 200. You don't know, right? So that's something I'd want to look at. Again, that's going to require research on your part. What courses are you going to be promoting, and what percentage is the payout? So that's something you have to do some research on. And lastly, is there a value ladder, which I just mentioned? I'll just show you what I mean by that. So again, it's $7 to get in, 49. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And what this does is increases your conversion rate, because it's a lot easier to get someone to pay $7 for something than $9.97 right away. And it also maximizes your lifetime earnings for that customer, because you get credit for all this. You just have to get people to the front door, right? You don't worry about all that, but you still get credit for it. So yeah, I think you could promote it. I mean, it's not the worst thing you could promote. Again, just do your research and see if you can get that CLV up to over $100. Now you might be asking, okay, now that you decide you want to promote Coursera's stuff, how will you go about doing that? A lot of the gurus, they'll recommend It seems they all recommend the same things, either blogging, which I don't think is a good idea, um, or running some kind of paid advertising to a sales page, and hoping for the best. I don't recommend either of those strategies. I just don't think people buy like that nowadays. It takes a bit more trust, and people buy from people they like, know, and trust, right? Right? They don't buy from faceless websites anymore. So here's a strategy I recommend. Um, so get traffic. Traffic is an industry term. It just means eyeballs to your stuff. Traffic from a variety of sources. It can be from, Instagram, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, Pinterest. It doesn't just have to be from Facebook, like all the gurus talk about. Actually, I don't think Facebook is even that good of a traffic source, but that's a whole other video. And then just send people, instead of sending them to the sales page, what you want to do is send them first to your simple but valuable content, where you're teaching them a little bit on your niche, the niche you decided on. Um, you might be wondering, what if you want to promote web development courses, but you don't know anything about web development? That's the thing. You actually have to know a little bit about your niche. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on that, but I think you should at least. You don't have to be the foremost expert, but you should at least know a little bit about the stuff you're promoting. So, um, what I would do is actually maybe purchase the course you want to promote, go through it all, and then you can talk about it and teach people what you learned in that course. And then once you've taught them a bit of what they came to learn about in the first place, then and only then do you send them to the sales page. And what this does, your conversions will basically skyrocket if you do this. Because again, you're actually providing value. You're not just being that greasy salesman who's hammering people over the head with promotions, because people don't buy like that these days. It takes a little more warming up. So I hope you're getting some aha moments. I hope some of the stuff I'm saying is resonating with you. If that's the case, what I suggest is clicking the link below. You'll get access to a 4-day training series by my mentor. He's going to teach you all this stuff in detail. This is just the 30,000 foot view. But if you want the full blueprint, the step by step, then yeah, definitely check out that link below. You're going to be getting some amazing stuff. And yeah, I think Coursera has some decent courses you can promote. But just do your research and see if the payout is worth the effort you'll be putting in, right? So yeah, check the link below. I hope you got some value out of this. I hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.